Hello and welcome to Heathrow Terminal 5. Today we are off to Las Vegas on an Airbus A350-1000 with British Airways. I've checked in and gone through security, however the first class lounge in the A gates was absolutely heaving, so I'm now off to the B gates lounge where it'll be a lot more quieter and my aircraft leaving from this building anyway, so let's go see what we can find. After a quick bite to eat and a shower in the B Gates Gallery Lounge, it was time to get onto the bus and over to the remote stand where the aircraft was parked. Today I was sat in seat 16K, which is in the smaller part of the Clubwell cabin. On arrival I was greeted with an orange juice and given the menu card for today's flight. Once we got airborne, I had my non-alcoholic cocktail with some nuts and I got a better chance to peruse the menu. From today's menu I decided to go with the starter of an Italian burrata. The main course was a traditional shepherd's pie, and for dessert I went with the berry bread and butter pudding with vanilla sauce. This was absolutely delightful. The route today took us west across England and Ireland. We then transited over the Atlantic Ocean, passing the bottom of Greenland, into Canada, over the Hudson Bay, and then down over the Rocky Mountains as we descend into Las Vegas. After a cup of tea and a piece of cake, I decided to put the bed out and have a little snooze. For the second meal service, I went for a starter of the roast British beef, and for my main course, the rosemary roasted chicken. This is very, very nice. As the sun starts to set over the Nevada desert, we now start our approach and landing into Harry Reid International Airport. Please enjoy. After clearing immigration at Harry Reid International Airport, I took an Uber across to the hotel, the Paris Las Vegas, and this was my room from the 32nd floor. Then I went straight to the famous Las Vegas sign. Thank you very much for joining me on this trip, and I'll see you on the next adventure.